Hi, welcome or welcome back. Today's video is, as promised, because it is Monday after all, a block haul video. And as I promised in yesterday's video, which was an untimed release, where we did all the grouping on the design wall of all the blocks we've gotten to date. That was a lot of fun. And opening up all these packages from the block haul was a lot of fun too. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be really quick with my intro so we can get right to that clip. Your mind will probably go click, click, click too. It just shows me that I'm still a newbie and it's okay to be learning. We got a lot to look at. Oh, I think this is just yardage. Oh, yay. I'm going to be really quick with my intro so we can get right to that clip because I want you to see all the fun stuff. Because you just watched all of the layout options for the blocks we already had, it should be fresh in your mind too about what we have currently. And as you're seeing things being revealed today in this video clip you're about to watch, your mind will probably go click, click, click too. Like mine just kept on doing that the whole time. It's like, oh my gosh, it's amazing how this is all coming together. It's fabulous. So real quick recap about yesterday's video. I totally forgot. I teased you, in a good way, teased you that I would put up the spreadsheet at the end so that you could see, in text form where we are on all of the blocks. I totally forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that at the end of this video if you care to see that. I am kind of worried that it's going to be readable. I'm not quite sure. I may have to fine tune how I'm sharing this with you. I don't know. Maybe it's just something I send out in an email. If you do want to join an email database for me, you can go into the website, and that's quilterforhire.com. That might be the best way for me to send out the spreadsheet to everybody, because I just don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on a small screen of your phone or even on your TV because it's going to be small print for me to get a screenshot of the entire thing. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll fine tune this. If you are interested in joining my email database, then please go on over to quilterforhire.com. I don't currently put out a newsletter, but I am wanting to start acquiring email addresses so that whenever I'm at that point where I can start blogging and doing a newsletter, then there's already a database, right? I'm just not at that point just yet. I've just barely gotten into my new studio and learning the new long arm and all that. It's just a journey I'm on, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys. I'm just sharing my creative journey, learning how to do the long arm and learning how to be creative and learning all the different things. And I know I need to build my skills. So as I lean in and I learn new things, I'm going to be sharing that with you. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me, helps the channel, puts a little wind beneath my sails, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm, of course. And that's a good thing because YouTube rocks that way. It appreciates you watching, so they reward me for that, which is the coolest thing in the world. You'll note a couple of times in this video, if I haven't edited them out, I don't think I edited them all out, but I've referenced that earlier in the video, you saw the grouping of the blocks. Well, clearly that video clip was made before I made the decision to separate the two. So every Monday, the plan is all the block hauls will be on Monday. But this time, I didn't want you to have to wait to see all the things that came in because I really wanted you guys to see that two different people sent in, or three really, if you include what Sherry's given me for the Mars quilt. If that fabric that she's given me doesn't work for the Mars quilt, it goes into the stash of yardage for Averyquilts, which is fantastic. So that would be three different people sent in yardage. So we've got some options now. I'm really excited to get to the point this coming week where I can start playing on design board again. But first thing I do my entire Monday and Tuesday is all long arm. That has to be my first priority. And I've got a quote on it. You'll see in an upcoming video that I got to take out some stitching. I'm working on learning how to do some custom quilting. And to do such a thing, you have a partially quilted sandwich. You take it off of the long arm and then you turn it. Well, I didn't do a really good job of doing that without getting a couple of wrinkles on the underside. I don't want to do a spoiler alert completely, but I have some thoughts on how and why that happened. Because I thought I was mitigating for that. I thought I was being observant to that being a possibility. It just shows me that I'm still a newbie and it's okay to be learning. It just comes with a cost of time. I was so anxious to get that quilt finished. I was so close when I realized that there was a buckle on the underside. I thought, oh my gosh, now I got to take out stitching, which might mean I have to take it back off of the long arm and turn it again to redo an area I've already done. I don't know. So instead of almost being done, I may have a day or two left on it. I'm enjoying the process. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that sometimes when you lean in to do extra work to learn and grow, it costs you more time. And in general, that's where I am as a newbie. So if you're a newbie too, and you see that happening to you and you get frustrated, you think, I'm always frustrated. Well, it's because you're learning. It's the beginning stages of learning is that frustration point. But we can't let that be our block. We got to push through them. So that's your motivation for the day, because that's what I've been telling myself for the last 2 or 3 days. As I had to step away from the long arm to work on Averyquilt stuff, I've been trying to reinforce to myself, Dawn, you're just learning. It's okay. Just let yourself learn. It's okay. It's going to take time. So my self-talk to you. Hey, before I leave the topic of the long arm and get back to the video about the Averyquilts, I just want to remind everybody that I do have a special deal for new customers. It is 1.8 cents per square inch. And I only want to do edge to edge because, like I just said, I'm learning all the little nuances of doing custom quilting so that one day I can offer that, or just have it for my own benefit. I don't know if that's a service I'll offer, but right now I'm saying definitely I'm not doing any custom quilting for anybody. I'm not ready for that, but I can do your edge to edge, and I would love to have you as my new customer. So please send your quilts in and take advantage of the new customer deal, 1.8 cents per square inch. Okay, now let's get back to the Averyquilts. Just 2 more points before I get into the video clip for the block haul, and that is about how you can support Averyquilts. You can send in your blocks. That's fabulous. The address is always on the YouTube channel, and it's always in the description of every video, and you can also find it on the website. And that's also inside the description of every video. So you can just send in your blocks. You can send in backing material, whatever. If you're close by, if you're within an hour's, especially if you're in Huntsville or nearby Huntsville, we could probably coordinate a meetup, and that'd be lovely to meet you. But if you want to mail it in, that's great. Also, if you just say, hey, Dawn, I know you're going to need some backing, or I know you're going to need some batting or whatever, and you want to donate financially, there's a way to do that, and it's Buy Me a Coffee. There is a QR code that I'm going to put here, but also there's a link in the description, and I hope that helps you guys out. It's kind of like a PayPal or a Venmo or anything like that. It's just kind of a safe way for people who don't know each other to be able to donate, and it's kind of like a PayPal or a Venmo. And it's not a coffee. It's just called Buy Me a Coffee. I don't do expensive coffee anyway. I just brew my own, and I actually put it in canning jars and drink it cold. So I can make it up on the weekends, and it's ready for me all week long. It's not going to coffee, even though it's called Buy Me a Coffee. I promise you. All right, my friends, let's get into the fun of the day. Let's get into looking at all the blocks. And at the end, I'll meet you right back here. You're getting a different view because my phone has to be hooked up to the charger. But that does not mean you're going to be missing out on this impressive haul. Not just one box, but hang on. Wait. There's more. Would you look at this one? I'm trying to put it so the addresses are not on there. Look at that monster. I kind of know what's in this one. Somebody sent me a message. I'm so impressed. You guys are awesome. But that's not all of it. Check this out. That is a gift from Sherry for my Mars quilt. If it doesn't go with the Mars quilt, I'm going to donate it to Averyquilts. Okay, so this is a maybe. This is another package, and yet another package of blocks, and one more. Check that out. I think we're going to have fun. All right, let's dig into these things and see what we've got. I'm going to leave the big box right here, and we're going to put everything else on top of it. And then at the last, we're going to see what all's inside here. I am just absolutely astonished by the generosity of you all. Oh my gosh. Like when I went to the post office box today, look at these. Oh, I can tell I'm going to be in love. And the only thing in my post office box was a key to the big boxes. And I thought, oh, and it's one of the bigger post office boxes. I didn't know what I was going to find, right? Like how many boxes or how big is the box? And I went over and I had these 2 boxes in it, and I knew I had already picked up some things on the day before. It was like, I came home with a smile on my face. We got a lot to look at. Oh, I think this is just yardage. Oh, yay. Oh, it's called Beach Babies by Bonnie Jean, Bonijean. licensed to SSI, southseaimports.com. Interesting. This is going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. I am so sorry that, like, my favorite vocabulary is when I'm doing these is the word awesome over and over. I really need to enrich my vocabulary. But I'm just really astonished by all of what I am seeing and the generosity of it and the outpouring of love that it kind of dumbfounds me. Isn't that pretty? I know one of the ones that we have, I think the ones we got from Vicki, are perfect for this. That's so lovely. Oh, that is too, and that goes lovely together. Oh, was there a note? This is from Amy from Simpsonville, Kentucky. I'm not going to give last names, just in case people want a little privacy. But this is Kentucky, a few miles north of here. I'm in the northern part of the state. Oh, that's lovely too. All of these go together beautifully. Like, all of these so far could be just one quilt, right? It's 3, 4. Oh, we've got baby llamas. Oh, I love it. So pretty. So pretty. I'm so happy. I'm saying one of the best things I did was to figure out that Friday afternoons would be my time to go and look at everybody's donations. It takes care of any bad mood you might be harboring. Oh gosh, they're all so nice. So nice. Do we need more light on this? Let me get a light. Maybe that's a little better. Isn't that pretty? All of these colors just blend so nicely. This alone is one quilt. More llamas. And I love this one. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's a seashore. I really like that. It's nice. More. Let's turn it. I think it's all coming out that way. So nice. Amy from Kentucky, thank you very much. Oh, I think one of the ones that we were working on earlier in this video is striped like this and would go with it well. Yes, yes. Oh, another one. Yes, yes. Fun. Oh, are these baby hippos? Baby hippos with balloons. Can't get any sweeter. Okay, we've got one of these. 2 of these. Now this has got different squares here. And this one's got all different. So that's 3 blocks that are similar. 4, this is all just solid whites. 5, another solid white. 6, solid white. Lovely. Oh, we had another one that was all blue. I bet this would go well with it. Oh, that's what I love, seeing how these are just, you know, the happenstance of how these are coming together to complement other donations. This, I believe, is already large enough to do a quilt. How many did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All blue. Another all blue. I think I just said yesterday in the video I was creating that we had an all blue 9 patch and we needed some more all blue 9 patches. That was amazing how that happens. And this was already at the, you know, post office box. It wasn't like I knew it was coming. Oh, so fun. Got kitty cats. Another 9 patch. You can't go wrong with a healthy 9 patch. Oh, and another log cabin-ish. I wonder if, I think our log cabin grouping needed another one. Awesome. Oh, there was a envelope with it. Let me see what that says. I'm pretty sure that's going to go with the other log cabin grouping. What a wonderful donation. Just a note. How sweet is that? Dawn, I had quite a few orphan blocks already, and I made a few more for you. I will be following and excited to see the quilts that you make with the donations, Amy. So cool. Thank you very much, Amy. I really appreciate everyone's enthusiasm and encouragement. It helps. Like, it puts some wind beneath my sails. I promise you it does. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Now, one box done. Look at these packages. Oh, little John Deere. Got a John Deere at the top. Let's see what our note says. Who was this from? Hang on. This is from Renee from Georgia. Hope these help out. Thank you, Renee. I'm so excited for these. Thank you. Oh, these are fun. Let me lay them flat and then we'll pull them up one at a time. 5 blocks here. We got a little John Deere, some baby dinosaurs. We got Tigger. Oh, can't remember the cartoon with the characters that are vehicles. Lots of fun here. Lots of fun. I think it might go well with some of these that Amy sent over that's got the cats. Like, can you see those together? Maybe. I mean, it's got a lot of stark white. It's not a 9 patch like this is, but these blue are in the same value. I don't know. We'll play with that in the next video, probably. You guys are amazing. Pooh Bear. I love Pooh Bear. It's framed in a fabric that's got a little texture with the gold. That's going to be interesting to find something to go with it. But I have a feeling the very perfect thing will come together. And this will be the centerpiece. I love it. I love it, love it. She's used a stabilizer on the back for everything. So very cool. So very cool. Oh, we got guitars. This could be for one of our teenagers. Music. I love it. Another one to go with it. This is going to be so much fun, guys. Yay. Oh, there's another underneath there. A third one. So 3 of these could be a center piece to another quilt. I don't know. We'll see. The entire quilt doesn't have to have anything else with music on it. It could just have these colors or similar style or similar value. We'll see. We'll get to play with those maybe in the next video. Like, I can't promise how far I will get, but we will be doing other subgrouping. This batch, oh nice, is from Sharon, who lives in Pine City, New York. I saw Barry make quilt blocks on his channel for your quilt project and wanted to contribute too. I'm retired and just started quilting, making 2 years ago, and love it. I'm right there with you, Sharon. It was 2 years ago that I started quilting again, and love it too. Like, everybody says quilting is their therapy, and there's reasons for that because it's literally what it is. Literally what it is. Okay, I don't know the name of this block. Oh, look, it's a butterfly. Sharon, I hope you continue to enjoy quilt making, and it, fills your heart and, helps you in your life like it does the rest of us. You're doing a good job. Everything looks great. Oh, another fun one. We got butterflies and ladybugs and snails. That's fun. I felt like we had one yesterday that had a strong red and white in it. Like a youth one. We'll see. Oh, another one very similar. Very similar. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is going to be fun. I wish I had time right now to throw these up on the design board. But that's activity for a different day. This is going to be fun, guys. Oh, how sweet. I love these soft colors. Look at this. Got our cow, our chicken, our pig, sheep, carrots, horse. I think this might also go along with the ones that Vicki sent It's a little bit even more muted than hers, but it might go. We'll see. Okay, so for you newbies out there, look at how lovely this block is. You just got one big square on either corner, and then here you get a little 9-patch. So you can feature a piece of fabric and all the cuteness in it and not have to cut it up. I love it. And we got another one just like it with some different colors, picking out some of the other colors that are in here. Oh, and another butterfly. I love it. I hadn't seen this butterfly style. I like it. It's kind of a very modern butterfly. I'm not saying that we're going to put together a quilt in a modern style. I'm just saying that I'm just noting it. Oh my gosh. So all of these blocks, my friends, is there anything else? Oh, there's one more before we get to the big container. And don't forget, we got all this backing material that we can either use for backing or sashing or for making some squares, you know. Okay, this is from Terry in Ohio. Oh, here's her note. Hello, Dawn. Here are a few quilt blocks for your Avery quilt project. I made these from scrap material used in quilts for my granddaughter. Hopefully they will go with the Disney blocks you received from Granny. Thanks, Terry. Oh, I bet they will. P.S. I discovered you from Averyquilts. I'm telling you, I owe Barry gratitude for a long time to come, because he's the one that connected a lot of you with me, and this project would not have the life in it that it does without him having done that. So, you know, don't forget to tell him thank you for leaning into this project and sending you guys here. It was a lovely thing he did. Okay, look at that. We got our Mickey Mouse now. No, I'm sorry. We got our Minnie Mouse. We got more Minnie in a different color scheme, and red and white. Yay. 9-patch. And then this is a 4-patch with each square being made out of strips. And this is just a 4-patch. You new beginners out there, just think about how easy some of these blocks are, and they really go together to make a nice quilt. You'll see. Stay tuned and watch. We'll put together quilts. We'll get them quilted on the long arm, and you'll be very impressed with how simply constructed blocks look fantastic. Okay. Here we go, my friends. We're going to look in this big box. I'm so excited. This person, let me make sure that it is. Let me read the other side. This box is from Jean, and she lives in a town near me, and not very far, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, or maybe an hour and a half at the most. And we communicated a couple of times, and she told me what all was going to be in this box. And it's the reason I went back to the post office today, because I knew it wasn't at the post office yesterday and that it should have come, and I wanted to make sure y'all saw it. Oh my, do you see all this? Okay, I'm going to set this on the chair and then pull things over one at a time. Look at this. Look at all this backing. Oh my gosh. This is such a weight off my shoulders and a concern. This is Cafe Facette for Free Spirit. Oh my gosh. How lovely is that? What a generous donation. Oh my gosh, you guys are incredible. Like, okay, I'm going to put all of our backing materials together. Start a pile behind my sewing machine over here. What a gift. Okay, I think we have more. Oh, there's a note. Dawn, hope this helps you blend the blocks together to make a more cohesive quilt. Love the gray. Perfect for a boy superhero quilt. Spider-Man vibes, haha. The moment I saw the superhero blocks, I knew you needed the gray. I haven't looked at that yet. Have fun with this fabric. Jean, Nanny J21 on Instagram. So y'all go down in the comments, please, and say, Jean, Nanny J21. I don't know if that's her YouTube as well, but if you see Jean or Nanny J21, please go and heart her, you know, thank her, whatever, or just even on your own comment, reference her so that she sees it. This is just exceptionally helpful. Oh my gosh, this is what she's talking about. Oh my gosh. This is 2.5 yards of the gray. Oh, and she got it in Huntsville, so she visits Huntsville regularly. We're going to have to meet up, Jean. Because Huntsville is kind of like my stomping grounds. It's where I lived from 83 on. Well, yeah, 83 on. No, 80. When was it? Yeah, from January 1984, I came to Huntsville, and I didn't leave until I came to the lake out here whenever I was recovering from all of my surgeries and stuff. Oh my gosh, this is going to be great for all the Spider-Man stuff. And it's 2.5 yards. So this is Matrix 108 Next Generation. E&B Textiles. This is perfect for Spider-Man. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, this is awesome. There's that awesome word again. It is overused in our culture, but it kind of fits. When I'm going through all these, it fits. Look at this. My goodness. I'm really without words. We've got, this is Andover lattice created by Adita Sitar. I'm kind of struggling right now. I'm trying not to get emotional. Like, this is going to facilitate so much. It's a huge gift, and it's going to make my life easier as we move forward with this. And it takes away so much worry about how to actually get it from just getting some blocks to actually finishing them and getting them on the long arm and then getting them into the children's hands. This is fabulous. This is, look at all this. This is another, so laundry basket quilts. I love Adita Sitar. I love all of her designs. I really do. I want to do one of her blocks of the months or her tiny quilts sometime, but not this year. This is going to be great, great, great. Y'all, I'm just speechless. This is nice. It's a white, but it's not a stark, stark white. And I think we had some of that yesterday when we were looking in the video and seeing all the patchwork pieces. Some had bright white pieces and some had like a cream, and this is more of a cream. It's still white, but it's more cream. And I think we needed more of that. This is lovely too. Oh my, this is such a blessing. Such a blessing. Black and red. You can see that going with our Spider-Man as our Sashings maybe. Some of our warm tones. Look at all this. Oh, and wait, there's more. It only cost $14.65 to send this. I'm surprised, as heavy as that box was. But if anybody else wants to send things to me who is anywhere in the Huntsville or Scottsboro area, I'll meet you. You don't have to send anything through the mail. My goodness, what a gift! And this is lovely. This is more yardage. That's in a different kind of family, right? These are all prints of some sort. Oh, look, these are already cut. Hallelujah. We've got us some sashing or binding. Oh my gosh. What an absolute gift. Absolutely has me dumbfounded, like without the right words. I'm going to have to go to Instagram and go talk to Jean and give her a virtual hug. This is a beautiful gift. Thank you. Hey friends, what did you think about the block haul? Pretty cool, huh? To have all that yardage, and all the blocks are fantastic. The striped ones, don't you think they'll go well with the other striped one that we saw in one of the other quilts from yesterday? I'm excited. I can't wait for Wednesday to get here when I can play with Avery Quilt stuff again. I do designate my time, so Wednesday is when I get to work on Avery Quilts again. I promised you I would show you the report, so here it is on the screen. I'm going to try to zoom in for you so you can kind of see that we've got everything named, and we've kind of been indicating through X's or some kind of note the status of each one. And of course, we've got some quilt tops. That's at the very top of the report. And then down at the bottom are our 2 finished quilts that were donated to us as finished quilts, which is fabulous. This whole project has been so blessed. It's very moving to me, and it just excites me to get in here and to do more and to do my other work efficiently and properly so that I don't delay getting back to Averyquilts unnecessarily. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, this quilt that's on the long arm is going to be taking up more time than it should have because I made an error. Well, I can't help that. I made an error and I've got to do it right. That's going to take some time, and that's fine. That's just part of it. Like we also said at the beginning of the video, but that's what I'm also saying is I'm trying to be attentive so that I am not stealing from Averyquilts to be able to do my business, which is, the long arm. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to play with the blocks that came in and see how we can kind of group those and see how they play well with some of the blocks we already have. So please, this week and the next day or two, go back to yesterday's video and chime in with any opinion you have about any of the quilts. I noticed, I haven't responded to anybody yet, but I noticed that there was a comment about the one quilt that we would put in a pink sashing. Well, I remember seeing somebody comment that they thought it might be too much or something. I don't remember. I have to go back and actually read. I just glanced over the comments before I came in here to do this on camera work. And so I'm thinking, I thought that was going to be a hole-in-one. Everyone was going to say yes, but somebody had a different opinion. I want to hear everybody's opinions. Since we do have an opinion on the pink session that's different from where I thought we were going, please chime in on that. That'd be great. I'll be looking for your comments over there. The next video is, assuming that my life goes as it normally does, I'll be editing and then releasing the video about the long arm and the troubles I was having with this custom quilting and a couple of techniques that I was using to try to mitigate some of the issues. What I want to do in the future, whenever we are ending our block haul, I want to provide to you what's being stitched at that time, and give you a status update of what I intend to be stitching that next week, because we're all in this together, right? So best I know right now, it is the pink unicorn and scrappy sampler that we'll be working on. The first ones to go under the needle of my sewing machine and get pieced together, but I'm not making a move until I see more comments from you guys. I'm going to keep the needle moving, but this next couple of days, it's going to be on the long arm. Don't forget about my special deal, 1.8 cents for you new customers. My friends, keep moving that needle, and I will too. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.